What's good, guys? This is Vahagraphy. I'm Vahagan, your rock and roll photographer. What's happening, guys? On location, beautiful spot. In this video, I'm gonna have a chance to shoot with my 400 2.8 G lens. Finally. Hey, never leave home without this mic, right? This is my mic. So, got my mic, got my new iPhone recording right there, got my 400 2.8 and my Z6. I just updated the firmware. I'm out on location here at the Angeles Crest National Forest. Beautiful weather, just snowed. It's about 45 degrees out here, and we're about to get our photography on. All right, guys? So glad you could join me in this video. Let's have some fun today. Again, the 400G 2.8 lens, doing some video clips, and we'll do some stills. We'll see if we can find some critters, like Josh says. Rock and roll. Well, it's time to take the Nikon 400 2.8 G lens out for a little spin today. Go shoot some nature. Took it out of the nice case, put it right on the table, and it balanced out very nicely with the Z6 FTZ and the lens. As you can see, it balances perfectly on the table. Now I'm very excited to shoot this lens today. I haven't done it in a while, so I'm very happy to do so. Now I remembered I have that circular polarizer. A quick little story about this filter. I was at a garage sale and I noticed this thing with that case. It said Nikon. I picked it up, I opened it, and guess what? It was on sale for $5, guys. $5 at a garage sale. I guess the guy didn't know what he had, and I quickly, searched B&H, and sure enough, this thing's worth about $300. I let him know that $5 is a little bit underpriced, so I gave him $50 for it, and he was very happy. And I guess I did some research, and it sure enough cost $279 at B&H. Perfectly fit on my 400 millimeter 2.8. The filter slot there. I took out the slot that holds the filter that comes with the lens and dropped this one right in. The texture is a little different. So I'm all packed up with my Z6, the lens ready to go, and it's time to hit the road. As I was driving east on the 210 Interstate Freeway, I never noticed it this empty. It was about 11 a.m. Monday morning, and there it is. I saw the mountain range. Looks beautiful. Can't wait to get up there and set up and see what I see. Hopefully we'll see some birds or some wildlife and take some shots. I found a nice location where I can set up my tripod and my camera, and I noticed a nice little water, a ravine going on there. The sound was just so nice and tranquil. I just had to stop and set up. The weather was nice, not too cold. It was about 40 degrees, sunny. The air was nice and crisp. I spotted a location, went and get my gear, set up, and as I was about to take my first couple of shots, I met a nice gentleman, photographer. His name was Larry. Cool guy. We started talking. Well, you know what? Here it is. Check it out. Hey, what's going on, man?
How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, you got the Canon?
Yeah, it's my old Mark IV.
The Mark IV, and what is that thing?
This is an Insta360.
Insta360?
Insta360 1X2.
That's cool. What's your name?
I'm Larry, man.
Larry, photographer?
Yes.
Well, what do you shoot, mate, mostly?
I shoot everything.
Oh,
I used to do an awful lot of, models and sports photography and that kind of thing, but kind of retired from that. Actually, I pretty much retired from all of it. But
oh, yeah? Retired from
I
photography?
moved into videography a couple years ago. So that's what I do most of the time.
You got a social media or
my website is Almaz Aswad.
What is it?
ALMAZ.
AL.
ASWAD. No, it's not Aswad, it's Aswad. It's Arabic for Black Diamond.
Nice.
So it's Top Shots Photography, Black Diamond Studio. It's me and my brother and all the kind of stuff.
Oh, we'll check it out.
Tell you about the Ospreys.
Yeah.
Used to go to Mammoth all the time. And one of the things we always wanted to do was shoot osprey. Beautiful bird, blah, blah, blah. Went up there one summer, 2 summers ago. Osprey nests everywhere, but we didn't have big enough lenses. Went home, got home, 300 miles, bought another lens. 1 month later, went back up there in the snow to try to shoot osprey. Of course, with all the snow, the osprey left. Guess where they went? Prado Regional Park, which is 3 miles from my house.
Nice.
So instead of having to drive 300 miles to shoot osprey, I can now just go right down the street and do it.
Nice.
Prado Regional Park, best place to shoot birds in the area.
I'll check that out, man. Well, thank you.
My
Check
pleasure.
out Vahagraphy, my channel.
Vahagraphy?
Yeah.
Here, hold on. We need to do this the easy way. Hold on. It's YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube. Now, what I'm about to try is a self-timer, 9 shots. I'm going to press it, and the shutter speed is a little bit slowed down, so I can capture the motion of the water. So take a look at what I'm doing. There's the scene right there. 400 to 8 at f14. And keep in mind, this is with a polarizer, circular polarizer on the lens. And I have my timer there. I'm gonna shoot at 1/8 of a second, f14, ISO 100. Let's do it. Let's try it. I just love meeting locals. Larry was a really nice guy. Check out his work on his Flickr page. Impressive. Look at the background blur this lens produces. It's about f4. Just a sparkle of the water. It was a nice, gentle day. I didn't see any wildlife, any birds, not even an insect. Movement, there was no wind at all. But just look at that background blur. Here's a still I took. Here at about 4.5 on this lens. This lens is just remarkable. Even if we're just shooting out, there's hardly any action, but you can just find those angles. You could shoot, you can be very creative with this lens. All right, let me see where we're at here. We're f13, 1/8 of a second, ISO 100. Let's see how it comes out. Looks nice. Looks nice. The reason why I put it on a timer is because you want to eliminate any kind of camera shake from your shutter. 2 seconds is plenty of time to just press the button and then back away. It'll take 9 shots continuously. This camera, the Z6 with this combination, is a really good job slow motion. Even at 1080, it's really nice. Now, I upscaled it to 4K in this video. Now, in a lot of my videos, I talk about the quality of light. Now, in January in California, the sun is setting at an angle, and it's just, it gives off this beautiful sunlight that just soft and glows. Doing some slow motion. I wish I had my Z9 so we can do this in 4K, but this will have to do. This 400 lens is just a work of art, just a piece of art. This glass, you find little nooks and crannies everywhere, and it's like you can shoot scenes like this and like find something out of nowhere. It's beautiful lens, beautiful piece of glass. It inspires you to create. It's just beautiful. Now it's time for me to show you guys why this lens costs so much money. This is why. Look at the background blur. This is shot wide open, 400mm 2.8 wide open. So what I do is I zoom in my image with the plus minus here in the bottom. So I zoom in, and then right here with the focus dial, I just fine tune this baby where I want it to focus. Right there, boom. And it's just it's such a slight turn of the dial. With a lens like this, you need a really good support system. My tripod is a good tripod, but it's not the ideal head. I need one of those Wimberley heads, something better than what I'm using. I'm using a regular ball head, which you got to be really careful to get still shots, especially when you're doing video. Still haven't seen any critters. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the road and go down the mountain and see if I see anything there. So far so good, guys. I think I got some really cool footage with my 400 and the Z6, but I'm gonna drop my elevation a little bit, see if we can find some critters, some birds. I heard some birds chirping on the way up the mountain, so maybe we'll find something to shoot. Even though I didn't see any birds or animals in this trip, I was very excited with the results I got. I went down the mountain, I didn't see anything, so it was time to head out. This is just the beginning of my adventures with this lens. I'm very excited for the future. Let's go. Alright everyone, hopefully you enjoyed this video. It is a heavy beast of a lens. I'm looking forward to shooting the 100-400 Z lens with the mirrorless system. But as you can see, this is a really heavy and big lens. It's 2.8, it's well worth it. And again, it's kind of heavy, but I had a great time shooting it today. And I didn't see any birds today because we were, it was kind of cold and a little snowy and stuff. But there'll be a lot more times. There'll be a lot of times where I'm going to take it out and show you guys what this bad boy can do of a lens. Again, thank you for watching, guys. There's a dog barking over there. But, all right. If you like content like this, go ahead and like and subscribe to Vahagraphy. More videos on the way. All right, guys, keep in rocking. This is Vahagraphy. I'm Vahagan, your rock and roll photographer, and we'll see you on the next video. 400-2.8. Rock and roll. All right, I gotta put this thing back.